In the internet age of low attention spans and instant gratification, in Yola, northeast Nigeria, one small library is doing its best to reverse that trend. The story started in 2005 with Martha Spears, an American, and Ufada Udo, who's been living in Yola since the 1960s.
So my name is Martha Spears. I came to Yola in 2005 as the director of the library at AUN. There was nothing here, at least on the side of the road where the university now is, so we started with a temporary library over on the academy side. So it's been a process of 7 years. I spent 7 years here developing that. But that has nothing to do with Karachu really, except that it brought me to Yola. And then I met Ifada Udo. So when I met him, he had a small library out of his house in Shagari. And I thought we need to increase this, we need to spread to more people. I would love to help. And one of the impetus for this was that we had received a lot of books from Books for Africa. We had received containers of books for the university. And then the decision was made to give out some of the extra books to libraries in the region. So some of those books added to what Ifada had became the base for what we decided to call Karachu Library.
When we came to this town in 1969, my father said the mission school are filled up. My father said, oh no, it's okay. I can go to Islamia primary school. Nobody give a damn whether it's a Christian school or Islamic school. So that was how I ended up in Islamia primary school. In Jamaica at that time, when we are going on holiday, the only place to come together as young people again, he said, where can we meet during the holidays? So of course we meet in the library. So, and it's the society by then is whether poor or rich, educated or people that are not educated, everybody encourage his children to go to visit the library. And the teachers also, they are doing the pushing, the parents are doing the pushing. So boom, it catch up like wildfire. Everybody is reading, every kid is reading. Local stories going around like the Sonajak. Sonajak is a comedy, comic, I can say, that almost every kid that was at that time, everybody is reading Sonajak. So reading is not a problem because everybody is doing it. Everywhere you go, there is a sign. Somebody is sitting under the tree reading. Somebody is, in everybody's house, there is a small shelf.
From the mother's library in her father's home, thousands of young people have gone on to learn to read and have successful careers, just like Nelly here.
Okay. It started when I was in primary school, like 2004. I was in primary school, and mostly after school I don't have anything to do, and I got to know Uncle Father. He has always been a family friend. I grew up knowing him so. And there was Book Lovers Club. First it started with Book Lovers Club in his house. So I always go to Book Lovers Club. From Book Lovers Club it migrated to Karachi Library, and that's always been where I go there to find something to hold on to, something to keep me busy, and there gradually the passion grew from just reading to a passion.
Nelly, since she was born, I have access to her for 24 hours, so she was a kind of my baby. So I started giving her books even when she was in nursery school, in Emmanuel Standard School in Shagari. Then she started reading, and then we keep on multiplying the books for her. At one time she was reading 13 books in a week, children books anyway. So she became our top reader in Shagari. when the library started with children's book club. So that is how I get connected to Nelly.
Even though a father is proud of Nelly's success, he's worried that there are too many distractions in today's social media age, pulling away people from a rich reading culture.
Oh, social media, very, very good medium of communicating with people and the rest. But we in this part of the world, there is something called leapfrogging. We leapfrog, we have not consolidated our reading culture. We have leapfrogged into computer and we crashed into computer because they are not using those medium the way it should be. They are just connecting, posting pictures of fashion and the rest, and what my stay in the library here, people come to, I mean, research on assignments, and what I have come to understand, most people that come to do research looking at books, they are always graded very high compared to those that go to the internet, copied and paste. And if 10 or 50 people in the class visit the internet, Google, Professor Google I call it, takes them to the same site and they copy it, and their answers sometimes, you know, the same thing. So it looks like it gives the teacher that maybe they copied from each other and the rest.
Nellie believes that the family has a bigger role to play in encouraging young people to pick up a healthy reading culture.
Okay. It always starts from home. Actually, when I was growing up, my birthday gifts used to be storybooks. No, books. Always, it's always books or something to do with books. Reading. So, as I was growing up, every time it has always been encouragement. Sometimes it's even forced to go, like, go out and read or something of that nature. And it has always been good to read. So it became part of me.
As for Martha, the opportunity to positively impact the lives of many people is reward enough for her efforts.
Oh, I just love it. I love being able to be part of bringing resources to people. It's like giving, water to the thirsty, and people are very thirsty for education. And it just gives me such pleasure when some of the things are, not needed in the States. So we have duplicates, we have withdrawn books, all kinds of ways of getting books free or very low cost. And I like to, share. Well, is everything to spread education. Reading is really the base, and it's amazing how everyone wants to soak up knowledge and soak up learning, and there weren't enough resources. There just aren't enough resources when you don't have access to the internet or to huge libraries full of books. So the idea was, let's provide the books. Let's give people the resources they need to become educated and, world citizens. So we've been doing that, and lots of other things on the sides besides, reading children's books and then adult books and conversation groups, chess clubs. We've done a lot of little things that have happened sort of aside besides just reading the books. But reading the books and becoming educated is the core mission.
Particularly where I grew up in the class quarters, it's very close to the LCCM bookshop, which is the biggest bookshop in the whole of the Northeast. I can beat my chest in the Northeast. It's a very big bookshop. It's still there from the 40s or 50s, I can say. Then in my school, Islamia Primary School, again, we have very, very good teachers, like the Lamdo Kano now, who is here in Yola town. So those people, he's an Arabic teacher. There is whether a mathematics teacher, arithmetic teacher also, everybody is encouraging kids to read. So it's very easy to key into reading, and the books are available, like the Ladybird's book. They are available, and they are cheap at that time. And the comics that I read again, they are in the Times Magazine office in the 70s. You can just walk there, there is a comic. So from primary school to secondary school in General Mutala, I met with really nice, but like Zaid Joda, Ada Waziri, and the rest. Those people, they are, those kids, they have their parents in the US, in the UK, and the rest. So they sent in books. And the library was very good in General Mutala Mohammed College. Wonderful library. Teachers, you must read a book in a week. And that time, there is a book called The Hadley Chase. Everybody know Hadley Chase. We were all reading Hadley Chase. In fact, if we come back from holiday, if I bring in one Hadley Chase, we ration it. We say, okay, we give you 24 hours to read. And after finish, you pass it to the next person. So that's why I've already said that the society, everybody was reading. So it's easy to, but maybe I have it naturally in me to read, I don't know.
Yola today is starkly different from the childhood the father remembers so fondly. There are about 18.3 million out-of-school children across the country. This doesn't bode well for literacy levels and education or even the reading culture.